My name is Miriam Sahrawi, and I am an advisor for Morocco at DutchCulture, but I'm also the co-founder of theater company Female Economy. And I'm really very happy that we have the opportunity to have an artistic residency here in our atelier in Amsterdam, in our studio, with artists from Morocco. So we are going to talk with Ghassan Hakim from Casablanca and my dear colleagues Adelheid Rose and Ola Mafalani. And I want to introduce you very well, so I'm going to read it out because it has to be good. Huh? Alors,
Alors, I like
oui.
Alors,
Ghassan El Hakim, you are a theater maker, you are an actor, you are the creator of Kabareh Cheikhats, a very, interesting group from Morocco. You have been studying at l'Institut Supérieur d'Art Dramatique in Rabat. That's the school for theater in Rabat. You worked for 8 years in Europe and in the Middle East with a lot of famous theater groups and directors. And then you went back to Morocco. And then you created the theater group الجوق التمثيل البيضاوي. التمثيل البيضاوي. That's a theater group from Casablanca. And you also, and that's also really interesting, you started the school La Parallèle for art and culture with your wife, Fanny Dalman. And of course, Kabareh Cheikhats, which is touring all around Morocco and also in Europe. And yeah, and last time in the United States, not very long time ago. Yeah, so Ghassan El Hakim.
Whoa.
Yes.
Welcome.
Marhaba, marhaba. And then we have our Adelheid Rosen. And I'm going to also, I need my glasses to. You are an actress, you are a theater maker, you are a co-founder of Female Economy and a co-artistic leader with Ola Mafalani from Female Economy. You are a pioneer in Dutch theater because of your immersive and intimate approach of any subject in society. Every single subject can be brought into the public sphere is your vision. You have won numerous prestigious prizes for your artistic excellence and support of social causes across cultures. And you have been teaching for now more than 30 years at the theater school in Amsterdam. Marhaba, Adelheid. And then we have Ola Mafalani. She's you are an opera and theater director, and since 2 years you are with us.
Yes.
Yeah, co-artistic leader with Adelheid Rose. You are mostly well known for your main stage productions, and you were also a theater director or director of the North Dutch company in Groningen. That's in the north of the Netherlands. And you won also a lot of prestigious prizes. I'm not going to name them, but quite a lot of prizes. And Ola, and that's really nice, is called the Empress of Fantasy. Marhaba, Ola. So, we are going to start with Ghassan. And we are going to look at beautiful pictures of Kabareh Cheikhats. And can you go back to the moment when you wanted to start Kabareh Cheikhats?
Yes, it was like 6 years ago. I was like programmer in a art center in Casablanca, and I had to leave this place. So I was a little bit sad because I had to do it and to leave all of my students. They were like 40 people in this center. And so before going, I gave them a gift. It was like to prepare them to the market of theater in Morocco. So I give them like a false audition So there's no work for that, but
Cool.
just to
right.
prepare to do that.
What a good
Nice.
idea.
And so it was like, I had like a lot of people. The theme was Cheikhat.
Yeah.
No, nothing else. Just, do you want to be a Cheikhat?
Can you explain a bit what is a
Yeah,
Cheikhat for?
Cheikhat is a word that's coming from the past, the imperial period of Morocco, because Morocco, before to be a kingdom, and before to be colonized by French, it was an empire.
Yes.
And so we had some tradition from this period, and one of this past image or past profile statute, we find Cheikhats, or Cheikhat, it's in plural. One is Cheikha, when she is female. When he's a man, it's Sheikh.
Yeah.
But they have different meaning. There is like a religious sheikh that's giving a religious equilibrium, balance in the society.
Yeah.
And there is, for me, Sheikha, who is singing. They were singers, and for me, it's like the other stability. There is like religion, deen, and dunya. Dunya is life. Yeah. What we are living now.
Reality.
We have not to forget it also. We have to live this life good and with happiness. For me, Cheikhat is the singer of this happiness.
The singer of this happiness.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
They are like making like a balance between what we have to give to our gods and what we have to give to ourselves.
And you wanted to give a tribute to this Cheikhat?
First, I want just to see some men having this possibility to transform themselves to a woman, to a Cheikhat.
Why?
So, because I think we need this equilibrium in ourselves, and we need to be plural, not only one.
Equilibre,
yeah.
Right, the balance of the masculine and the feminine.
Yeah, and the feminine and others. I don't know what we have. We are like a universe inside ourselves. So we cannot just comport, have this behavior of just any one or binary, or I think we are a lot of things. We are animals also, and sometimes we had this reaction of animals against fear. We comport. We have this behavior of surviving, and we became animals also. So I want to see how in a patriarchal society, men how they carry this femininity, because it was funny, because in the auditions, some of actors that I select didn't came after, because they discovered that they have feminine.
Oh, and they were afraid of that.
Yeah. I have like 3 or 4 persons. With time, they discovered this part, and they became like crazy. They became like.
It's scary. It was scary for them.
The way you worked with it, or the way you reused it, also the name, was also as a pioneer.
Yeah,
it's like in your society.
It's something. It exists before, but not with this conscience. With this, I'm working on it. Even there is some danger sometimes.
So what is the essence of what you call that work of you?
That's work because, yeah, the first night before the first show, I was very afraid. I was like thinking with myself, what I'm doing, am I doing now? And I felt like people gonna kill us. They gonna throw stones tomorrow. And no, we have to do it. We have to do it, and I'm with my actors. I'm not outside. That's why I choose to be inside also, to protect them and to say if there is a stone, I will be the first to have this stone. And it works. Like it works. Yeah, it works. I don't know what is it.
What
it's
was
something like.
What were the reactions?
People was listening.
Listening.
And we had like funny affair, because police was like passing near to we play in the garden, not in outside.
Yeah.
And they pass and they were like, what did, and one or the boss of police says, yeah, they are actors, it's theater, and we were like, yeah, good, because it's.
Is theater protecting you because it's on the stage?
Sometimes, yeah. But when we are in stage, it's a protection. Yeah.
Yeah.
People, official person, understand.
Okay.
But
Wait, you made it a protection because you say the first time you didn't know if putting that on stage is the biggest danger, and you were wanting to take the risk. And you made it artistic freedom.
yeah,
It was you.
Yeah, it was. I think that's why I say to all the staff, we had to do it. We are the first, and we have to do this stuff. If we didn't, nobody gonna do it, and just let's continue this boring life. When we are Cheikhat, it's not boring.
And Cheikhats have always taken risks, isn't it? You know, the whole history.
In the whole history, yes.
And it was quite political.
It was very. Cheikhat for me, it's a voice against injustice.
Exactly.
Even where you want,
A
where you
mystic,
were.
powerful, feminine voice. Doesn't matter if a man or a
Or a
woman,
woman.
speaks, sings, shouts. It's,
Yeah,
you told
shouting,
me
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
shouting
yeah.
out.
Exactly. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's expression without aesthetic. I don't care about my voice. People in Morocco say, he is singing, but he doesn't have
The good voice,
a beautiful voice, and they say, what is a beautiful voice?
Oh yeah.
I don't care about it. When I'm listening, Cheikhat, I'm don't caring about what kind of
Sound comes.
come from, or I think that just the power of the voice is better and then I understand the words. The words are very, very important in Cheikhat's songs, and a lot of people in Morocco are just making like dancing on rhythms or on music, but never
listening to the text.
So this is another side of our works. We are actors, so we have a good diction, and so we are like telling these words and pushing some accent on these words, because for me the most interesting is what Cheikhat are saying to us.
Is there a difference between you playing in Morocco and playing here in Europe?
Oh yeah.
And the way
Good
people
one.
look at you, maybe?
When we played in Europe, anytime when we played in France, or I remarked that there is some mixed couples, mixed
Moroccan, European couples.
European couples, and I like it because I saw Moroccan translating what we are saying, what we are singing to the partners.
Oh yeah.
And even we speak, we sing in Arabic, it's like people are feeling it and feeling the joy. What I say in France when I go to play in France, I say, come to say Moroccan dancing and having a good moment and enjoying this.
Enjoying, yeah.
Because in Europe, with some medias, we have always this image of depressive Arabic man or woman, and so miserable.
Yeah.
And no, we are people dancing.
You want to
enjoying.
show the joyness of Moroccan
Yeah,
people.
what we never will show you on a TV.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, Alheid, I want to go to you now. Yeah. So we are also going to look at some pictures of your work, but your approach is intimate, is autobiographical. Any subject you take, if it's violence or your mother's disease or
Of Alzheimer's.
yeah, you always bring it into the public sphere, and everything you can touch. That's your vision, in a nutshell. Eh? So I was wondering if you can take us a bit with the pictures we are seeing a bit in your approach by the hand.
Whoa, where shall I start?
Yeah. Well, maybe the autobiographical part, because that's so important in your work.
Yeah, I think I was raised in art school with the sentence one teacher said to me that made a huge impression on me. When two people are talking in a room, for example, you and me, there are always four people. Wat is nou aanwezig? Present. Thank you. And it is the one that is you, me, the one I make of you, and the one you make of me. And that was what I thought, oh, whoa, that's how we create the other. Because I can live a full life and you can be my neighbor or even maybe a friend or a relation. I do have, for example, I have a relationship with you, but that I never see really you, but that I see the image of what I make of you. And that was for the first time that the perspective, you know, of looking at people, of meeting people, of being in contact with people, I thought, whoa, I had completely the wrong perspective. And also, this new perspective was within a second a natural way of looking. So I also thought it is already in me. It wasn't awake, you know, but it's fucking human, I think. It's in all of us. So then I started to actually, with my whole autobiographical life, all the joy and also problems, heaviness, depressions, traumas, I thought, oh wow, the public space is the healing space. And even when you get attacked in the public space, can you receive it, let's say with your heart, can you receive it as another expression, and that I have to question that other expression, even when it is an aggressive expression towards me? And that was actually the training of our theater group. What we did for years and years and years was the training of receiving the other expression completely by listening, breathing it in, making art of that dialogue, put that art again in the middle of that public space, instead of the projection, instead of making the boundaries, instead of doing the dispute. It was the dialogue instead of the dispute. It was the receiving instead of the arguing.
And that's something that you really worked on, for example, in the Wijk Safari, as the world, creating the world as you wanted to see it.
Right, by Gandhi.
Yeah.
You remember very well. Yeah, that was also from the teacher of my art school. Like, if you want to open up yourself from, let's say, because we are born, who am I? Or, you know, all those questions from out of that question. Oh, the fuck, you know, who am I? What am I doing on this planet? And then I created, on a certain moment, I thought of the word adoption.
Yes.
So that is now our method in the theater group. So I work with professional actors and a professional artistic team, and then especially with the citizens of a city. Yes. So not amateurs, so not people who want to, as a hobby, also beautiful, but I really want to work with people who have, well, even not a connection with art, and to show them that they are the art.
Yeah.
So we live with, I asked you know, my actors to live for 2 full weeks, 24/7, in a house of a complete stranger.
Yeah.
And
that's one of the pictures of that.
Yeah.
Ola, because just to go to you, because actually with that philosophy and that way of working, we came to the NNT in Groningen, to a company.
That was so
Remember
nice.
that one? We have also a picture of that performance. It's already 10 years ago.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
And we can do it tomorrow again.
Again,
It
we
was
love
so
it still.
lovely.
Yeah, because the adoption method of 3 months living with people and then telling their stories was incredible. And then there was one of the artists who came walking from I don't know where, the other side of the city, walking in and then opened the theater and the people came in together with the artist and went out again. And the difference between before they were in and then they were gone. What they made in one walk from people from outside,
it's like breaking that. And we also have an image of the oversteek. It's like breaking that structure.
Exactly.
So even a theater play, we can...
Well, what is art? This is what we 3 question. All the 3 of us question what is art. Is the moment when I look at you and the way I look at you and the way I present you, is that art? Doesn't that become an artwork because I look at you? That's why artists are in connection with the world. Because our view and our lights and how Adelheid puts the seats and the way, for example, in that one show was like the oversteek. She was, when people came in, the first thing she did was they wanted to sit, you know, and she came in and said, no, lie down. And then everyone was lying down, totally relaxed, almost asleep, and I was like, okay, but I want people awake.
But it is the democracy, because it's also owning the place. At the oversteek, we slept on the stage with all these hundreds of people, and we said this is also ours. With all these people who never go to theater, so it's also owning, you know, the buildings.
It's actually the parallel between what we made in Groningen with you and this one. The parallel is, it's like it's also a theater play is a structure, and then you can yourself as an artist, you can make the theater play, and another part of you can break the theater play open as a kind of revolution of breaking the convention or breaking even the theater
And what I
building.
liked, I can't buy tickets because I don't have the fucking money, but I'm gonna sleep here, it's my house. That's what I liked on it.
And that was opening the theater building.
Half of them can't afford a ticket to get in.
Ola, is that the reason why
They were living there. What do you think about that?
I even could take refugees who had no sleeping place. They were for 3
came
weeks.
in the performance.
They lived
in
in
it.
Yeah, the whole night. We slept on the stage. So after the performance, I asked the theater director to give us how do you see the sleeping song or sleeping story?
Lullaby?
The lullaby kind of thing. And then the 100 people from out of all the neighborhoods and also the refugees were sleeping on the stage.
And it went perfectly well. There was no one problem. It was really.
In the end, no, but I think you recognize that too. The process to get there, to get houses that are not used to doing do something different is pioneers' work.
Yeah,
it's really difficult because
the reason why you came to female economy, that you wanted to join that movement.
Yes, because I got tired, my age, of doing again the next performance. As beautiful as it is, I really love art. I love shows and everything. But for my lifetime, I was like, okay, we know that now. Now I want more influence. I don't care how big or how small it is. I love big things, but I don't think they're more important than smaller things. And I wanted to see the effect in front of me, not thinking it will come or it came or hear a dramaturgical what happened after the show. No, no, now. I want to see it in front of my eyes. It made a change. It made a change. That's why.
Yeah.
And our talks, I mean, we worked together Sami is 22. 22 years ago, we started working together.
Well, but you did also that thing of making a break in your own work.
Yes.
Because you invited me in a new part, as a new personage in Shakespeare's Romeo and Julia you were directing. And she asked me as an angel, which was such a beautiful
And then she brought me to 2 mediums.
Yeah.
To get the rights of William Shakespeare. We got them.
But first, don't kill your own compliments, baby.
Yeah. You were too quick.
Because otherwise,
please give it.
Otherwise, people cannot maybe not understand.
No, please do it.
No, it's you added the angel as a new personage in the Shakespeare.
The silent angel.
Well, the crying angel, who was actually, you asked me as an angel to kill the love. So Ola added a personage in Shakespeare's Romeo and Julia, had to feel the sorrow of the dying of the love, which was so beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah, nice.
Sorry, the way you did it was so beautiful.
No, the
concept. Now I'm going to go now to the here and now, the artistic residency exchange that we are having, Ghassan. So you are here now already for nearly 3 weeks.
Yeah.
How is it going? This working with these ladies and more people.
And Amin and Walid.
And Amin and Walid, we are going to see them, of course, later in the...
And Ali.
Yeah, Ali
is coming.
He's coming, yeah.
A friend.
Yeah.
So joyful, no?
Yes. I don't know what to say, because for me, when the first day when I arrived,
yes,
I feel like going to see my family. I don't know how to explain it. We talk about it. You say it's like common. We know it. We know this method. Even we never work, but we have another spontaneous method.
Yes.
Spontané.
Spontaneous.
Spontaneous, and Amin told me they are working like us.
On the same. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are like arriving. We have like a ritual, bouffe, j'allais dire la bouffe, food ritual where we're preparing meals and eating together and speaking about what we are doing and always implicating the public with us, even they are not here. But we know that if we do that, they will react.
You're always
so
thinking
what
about
can we do?
Yeah,
because to feel this proximity also, small things, we like small things. We don't, even we are like 12 or 24, but I like to put a lot of people in a small space. I like it. And the disconnection, how we create connection between us before starting working. It's very interesting, and I feel like, wow, finally I found some people like that, because in Morocco we are like we have a vision of theater, European theater.
Yeah, can you tell us a bit more? What is the vision of theater in your opinion
for me, I'm like tired of that, because we always work with, it's not a critic, but we had always the French or Arabic vision of theater. So, or method. We have always this method of, hierarchy.
Hierarchy.
Yeah, you had a text, you will take your text. You have perhaps 2 weeks to know your text, and now let's go. And
it's very conventional, very
it works also, but it's
not a
there's a
flow,
lot of pressure. It's
experiment. It's not an
no, there is no experiment. No,
at least
you
for
had to do it like this, and and
you know what I like the most with you? I like everything, but what I like the most, whatever we say, whatever plan comes on the table, huh, Miriam?
Yes.
Doesn't matter what, we could really the most crazy things, and the first thing you do is, oh yes, and very open yes.
Yeah.
But
And
I
for
think
me,
that is the
inspiration.
recognition.
Exactly.
You recognize it already, or you do it
Exactly.
maybe with Amin and Walid. You already did the flow like this, so it's recognition. I think.
Yeah, it's
Something like that.
yeah, it's kind of making things easier to how to say that.
We work very hard, but we create or we start the creation from out of the relaxation. Even when the relaxation is huge pain. But that can be relaxing because you don't deny. I think that is what we have in common. It's like being in the moment, that being in the moment is the source of where we start. And that is even when it's a cramp, it's a real relaxation to look at it.
Yeah.
And to take it as a starting point.
And I think when you are in the present also, it's easier
Right.
for you. Because if you prepare, if you are, I will do that, no. I prefer when we are, so what is the playlist? No, I don't have no playlist, I don't know. Give me you playlist. When we are playing, we are preparing a show, we never, I never decide what's before. We decide together, and we had a lot of bad ideas, and we joke, we make jokes about that, but it's still in relaxation.
And we cannot see them, but it doesn't matter. I mean,
But we will see them later.
The public cannot see them, but we, the four of us, we are looking at Walid's eyes and Amin's eyes over there. Which is like an echo of what we are talking about.
That's funny,
Oh, they can dance. Oh my God, and drum.
Yeah, and this will be also, we are going to have a performance on the
we do.
12th and 13th of July, so it's good to tell that we are going to make a presentation of what we are doing, working on rituals. We are working also a lot on rituals. I think that's also something.
You, baby.
Yeah.
She is also acting, or what we call acting.
Yeah, so this is one of the things that we are going to do, but I love also the common base on the rituals. I mean, that's something that you have a lot with the Cheikhats and with the whole work that you are doing, and that's something we are really focusing on with our company. So there we meet again. I would also like to ask you how important this exchange across borders is. You know, international exchange. How important is that in your work?
Fucking local. Actually, we are so worldwide. We are so local.
It's the most natural thing I feel. When they come in, I'm like, hey!
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Global is so fucking local.
Yeah. And
It's
you
really
and for
true.
you and for you.
For
Ghassan?
me it was I was thankful because always to make a residency with some with others actors or artists from other countries, it's always we are doing residency in Morocco,
Oh yeah.
And like we are like a host country always. Come.
Everybody wants to go to
Yeah,
Marrakesh.
to Marrakesh to have the sun and everything.
the sun,
But I
yeah.
like raining. I like thunders, and I like. I was like, it was like another way to work.
That's true.
Yeah, so yeah.
Very good.
In the the first time I say to Amin is my confidence. He's like me also. We are two.
Yeah.
A lot of people thinks that we are brothers, and sisters. So
Yes.
so
Brothers and sisters. Yeah.
Two of the same kind.
Yeah.
so
And can I give an
Sisters.
answer? The first day we had, I asked everyone to look why they are here, their deepest motive. And do you remember what you said?
yeah, that I want to reconnect
With
after with the world of artistic world, because it's good to work in Morocco, but sometimes you
were living
need
in Paris.
some. I were also,
very
but
long
for
now.
Paris it was so. Sometimes it was so hurtful.
I know,
It was not
but you
so good.
referred to it.
But for me, I was like disconnected. And want to know what's happening in the world when I go to. Even all the time. I came first time here in 2006, and it was like, what, this country, they are crazy. And now also I have this, like giving, to have a gift. For me, the moment of someone giving me a gift, this moment is very powerful. And for me, this discovering something new, it's the most powerful moment that can someone lives. So when I came and when I saw the Duomo of Firenze in Florence, the first time it was like, wow! And this feeling, like I can live it now because it's discovering something. And when I come to Amsterdam here, I feel this. I feel like a child. I say that I'm a child. This is the connection that I need. It's not connection with some big theaters or no. It's not matter. I need this to be recognized, and also to feel this discovering this other child, because you are all of you are children.
What you ended, I wanted to add something. What is also, it's maybe small, but it's, for me it was such a coincidence that you are actually the theater group with men, and we are a theater group of women.
That's true.
And that's also, and we are like you, we are actually a large group. It's not 2 or 3.
Yes.
So you have to come, of course, with the whole group to Holland to do the show and the performances, and then we add our female stuff, you know, as a flower female landscape. And then also with that we can go in the testosterone, because we have fucking have that.
Hell yes, we have.
And then you know, then you as the male gonna make that female, and we as the female gonna make that male.
Yeah.
But that's the whole reason.
like
That's the whole
that's
reason of the project.
That's the I know,
It's very nice that you
but
name
it's-
this and
but
the
this
way
is like
you,
the-
that's
yeah.
exactly, huh?
it's the way of the water now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
It's like it feels
Yes.
like it's the two extremes of the
Totally.
planet.
I didn't
But it's
realize
that-
that, imagine, till now.
so
Oh wow! Yeah, that's like
That's true.
But
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like
that's
it's
why.
like water, no?
Hey! That's why I.
Yeah. This is like the Dutch influence on that Moroccan.
Yeah, but otherwise I can't stop you, so I have to break in. I mean, I saw those guys 2 years ago in Casablanca, and I thought we need some testosterone. Just let's bring them in, and who knows? Huh?
Yeah, you did it, baby. You did it. She's the reason you are here, baby.
I know.
We are very happy. We are very happy to announce that we will be in Tangiers in October, and that Ghassan will be one of the theater makers.
The place where you were born.
Yeah. My birth city, very lovely
your autobiography.
town. Yes. So we are going.
It's called Tangier because it's a name of a goddess.
A goddess.
Yeah.
Goddess Miriam.
Female goddess.
Talk. Yes. Tell us, what are we doing there?
Yeah, so we are going to work with a group of theater makers, Moroccan theater makers, and we are going to work on the adoption methodology. That is the base of the urban safari. So we're going to have a start in this project that hopefully will be much longer, but this is the first step. And Ghassan, you will be there too. So this is going
and
to
Adelheid
be...
will be adopting. Or
Ghassan.
being adopted.
I will be adopted by Ghassan.
Oh, yeah.
And a local citizen of...
of Tangiers.
Tangiers.
Yeah, in English we say Tangiers, Tanja in Arabic, Tanger in French, but Tangiers, yeah.
And also,
Tangiers.
which is maybe touching to say, but I like to say that.
Yes.
Because that's also where the two of you have like a connection is... your father died not so long ago, and the importance of your birth city, dear Miriam, and you took me to his grave, and you are also going to be part of that urban safari, and also your lifeline will be in it.
Oh yeah, okay.
And that is also, I think, your heart connection with Ghassan.
Yes.
You can't see it, but her eyes are a little bit wet now. Oh yeah, you turned around.
Well, thank you very much for this lovely, lovely, lovely talk. This artist in conversation. Ghassan is going to perform for us with Amin and Walid, his colleagues and group members of Kabareh Cheikhats. You are going to play a song. Do you want to sing?
From the north, from near to Tangier.
Oh, that's great. Thank
With
you.
the title?
بالصبر. You have to be patient.
You have to be patient, and it's an erotic song, he said before the cameras started.
Yeah. Well,
Yes, it is!
thank you very much. Thank you very much. And thank you for watching and enjoy Kabareh Cheikhats.
And thank you for questioning us, baby.
اهلا كي داير لاباس عليك لاباس انت لاباس جيرانك لاباس عليهم كل شيء بخير بخير انت لاباس بلاتي خالتي صحه لاباس عليك كي دايره خالتي الحمد لله كذا اكرم الحمد لله انت وليداتك لاباس الحمد لله ايوا تلقى لنا شي حاجه نشطحوا عليها شي حاجه الشمال ماشي هداوي زوين الله البوكس عنده الشعر يا خيتي ولا شتر خيتي يا البنيه حمرا وهشيشة وكيف ما طيشة يا البنية وليلة 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 بالصبر عباد الله بالصبر عباد الله من عباد الله عشتك أو بصبر أو بصبر أو بصبر هذه 3 شهور صبر الراجل ما كاين صبر مشى للصحراء ويلي جاب عليا ضرة بصبر قال لي يا ضرة بصبر واش هذا يصبر لحمة تكرشي أو بصبر أو بصبر أو بصبر ديت وديت أو بصبر أو ديت أو بصبر قال لي يا عمي أو بصبر عريت وشا بصبر خطيت ويلي ويلي يا ويلي ويلي بصبر عباد الله بصبر عباد الله بعقل عباد الله بعقل عباد الله بعقل عباد الله وعويناتك حيلاتك زويتينات البنية وليلة 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 بصبر عباد الله the mind عباد الله my back عباد الله my neck عباد الله my hair عباد الله my eyes عباد الله my face عباد الله my mouth عباد الله my ass عباد الله بصبر